Avery and Mia met in a starry. Avery looks up, starlight flaring across his eyes as the plaza drifts. Mia steps from the glowing kiosk. Their eyes meet across open space. A gust lifts glittering stardust, sketching a path between them. A tiny shooting star pops into delicate fireworks between their gazes. Mia gestures toward a hovering cafe cart drifting closer to the rail. They reach for the same cup. Fingers brush as steam curls iridescent. The cup spins and tips. Coffee arcs into a midair heart before falling. Coffee lands on their shoes. Mia laughs, steadying Avery at his elbow. They trade napkins and quips. Steam swirls from fresh cups in harmony. Avery guides Mia to the rail. The terrace slowly orbits the floating plaza. Fireworks bloom above. Their synchronized chuckles mirror the glowing bursts. They board a wobbling bubble car threading into a constellation tunnel. Bouncy stars photobomb. They dodge and share a victorious high five. Rival courtiers swoop by. Avery moves closer, fingers interlace with Mia's. The bubble glides over a paint-splashed battlefield of spinning umbrellas. Together they vault the paint, wave, and land in sync on the glowing platform. The sky flips like pages. They leap into a blank frame, leaving a sparkle trace. Jordan and Cameron met. Jordan enters, spots Cameron across the room, and a shy smile blooms. They sit close, knees nearly touching as the awkwardness gently melts away. They share shy jokes. The tablecloth twitches like it's in on the secret. They brave the karaoke mic, off-key but joyous, laughing at each other's courage. Applause pops. A coat and scarf tumble together, promising mischief to come. Neon bounces like music as Jordan chases a runaway rack down cobblestones. Cameron waits at the corner, breathless and amused, pointing at the looping rack. They team up, splitting paths to corral the rack between them. Mid-arc, their hands overlap, catching the rack together in a laughing tangle. A billboard sprinkles confetti. Jordan presents the reclaimed scarf like a prize. They leap the robot bridge together, landing in sync and grinning wide. An elevator opens to moonlit blooms. They step out, awed and a little giddy. They replay their duet, wincing and laughing at the heroic off-key moments. A breeze tugs the scarf. Jordan catches it and ties a neat, careful bow. They share a goofy, slow dance amid blooms. Footsteps, light and perfectly uneven. Neon outlines sketch a heart in the sky as they realize what's already here. A frame from forever. Jamie steps into the plaza, dazzled by color and glittering confetti. Across the aisle, Cameron turns, their eyes meet across twinkling bulbs. They step toward each other, mirroring movements with growing grins. A parade of jugglers swirls between them, briefly hiding their line of sight. Revealed again, they stand closer now, laughter bright in their eyes. Jamie reaches the counter. Cameron leans opposite, reflections ripple together. Inside the picnic booth kitchen, they tie aprons amid pastel dangling utensils. Elbows bump. They share a surprised laugh over the checkerboard counter. Jamie stirs batter while Cameron flambés. A tiny heart-shaped flame blossoms. The mixer sputters batter. Cameron shields Jamie with a lid, shoulder to shoulder. They plate rainbow dumplings, colors lined like a painter's palette. Jamie slides a dish to Cameron. Fingers brush and linger in curling steam.
Lanterns glow along the promenade as the Ferris wheel paints circles of light. Cameron holds a takeaway box of rainbow dumplings. A gust grabs loose napkins. Jamie steps in, snatching the napkins midair, shoulders aligning with Cameron. They share a dumpling, turning toward each other as lights shimmer in their eyes. A brief power hiccup dims the bulbs. Jamie squeezes Cameron's hand for courage. Together they tap the red button. Lights cascade back as the crowd cheers. Framed by the glowing wheel's halo, they lean in, sealing a joyful ending. A frame away from love. Their hands meet over the same atlas. They laugh, eyes startled and warm. They settle into the nook, knees nearly touching, joking about spontaneous beach plans. Casey traces the coastline, teasing. Harper counters with a nerdy map fact. A letter balloon bobs down. They duck, laughing as it nudges the atlas corner. Harper leans closer, proposing a beach detour. Casey's yes arrives with a blush. They kneel in warm sand, beginning a grand castle with playful focus. Windows carved, a turret crowned. Their rhythm settles into easy teamwork. Two toddlers race by, a splash hits the moat, and they react in sync. A curious crab nears. Casey nudges it away while Harper sketches a heart. They share a triumphant high-five castle standing proud against the surf. They weave through lantern-lit stalls, sharing cotton candy, close and unhurried. A gust steals Harper's ribbon. Casey darts after it with a quick grin. They slip between a juggler and carousel, staying within easy arm's reach. At the dim shore, the tide nips their castle. They steady the crumbling walls. They rebuild a smaller keep, nestling a seashell at its heart, hopeful and close. Fireworks bloom above the waves. They share a breathless, wordless smile.